Okay, basically, civil liberties are all the things people like to do and think they have a right to do that government can't stop them from doing.
In other words, civil liberties are the personal rights and freedoms government cannot interfere with, either by law, the Constitution, or judicial procedure.
For example, if you want to publish your own free magazine, the government can't stop you. Unless, of course, the magazine contains a form of defamatory content. We'll get into defamation later.
A few other handy pocket-sized examples of civil liberties include the right to have a private life, the right to speak up when you're confused, the right to speak up when you're happy, the right to practice your religion of choice, and the right to have purple hair.
These civil liberties can be found in the Bill of Rights. And guess what's up next? You got it, the Bill of Rights.
First 10 Amendments is called the Bill of Rights.
Now that you know what civil liberties are, you'll probably want to know where you can find them. Contrary to popular belief, civil liberties can no longer be found in your grocer's freezer, but they can be found in aisle 9.
Okay, you can't actually find the Bill of Rights in your closest grocery store, but you can find it on display at the National Archives in Washington, D.C. The glass display is actually filled with helium in order to keep the paper it's written on from cracking. Each night, the case is lowered into a concrete vault for safekeeping, and you can always buy a replica at the gift store.
Civil liberties were once considered state territory. Back before the Constitution was written, states originally had civil liberty clauses in their individual constitutions. These clauses included stuff like freedom of speech, due process, freedom of religion, and so on.
Once the new Constitution was drafted and the federal government was given some control over the states started to wonder, would the federal government respect and honor the civil liberties in the state constitutions? After the whole England ordeal, nobody really wanted to take a chance.
So, the states submitted a stern request that before the Constitution could be ratified, it must include a bunch of civil liberties they want the federal government to recognize, like freedom of speech, religion, and the freedom from unreasonable search and seizure. In response, in 1789, Congress proposed to the states a Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights included the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. These amendments guaranteed specific liberties the states wanted recognized, including the freedoms of speech, press, and religion. The Bill of Rights was finally ratified in 1791, just a few years after the Constitution was in 1788.